Hey everybody, how are things? There's something up with my setup today. It was working perfectly fine. Now this is upside down, and I keep going into this thing, and I keep flipping it around, and I keep going, "Hey, what's going on?" And you go to configure video, you go to flip, you go to this, you go to that. It just isn't working. Maybe if I actually manually. It's almost not quite. It's like it only wants to go sideways for some reason. But I've reinstalled, uninstalled ODB, OBS, all the things. See, this is still upside down. I don't know what the point is. So I don't even know why I'm streaming today because nothing's working. My Zoom, it should be zoomed in, but it's not zooming in. It's just stupid. So maybe I shouldn't stream today. Or maybe I should, and I should just not care. See, why is it doing that? It's like all my cameras are going sideways, which is really annoying. I'm sure as you as a viewer are going, what's going on with this setup? Who is this guy? Who does he think he is? And I don't really care today. Well, I kind of want it to be at least the right ratio. Maybe I should just switch cameras. Who knows? But anyway, yes, there's some sort of problem going on with my system. There was a button in here that I use transform. Ooh, transform, rotate clockwise. There we go. So there's a knife on my table. That's always a good sign. A knife. So why do we have a knife today? We're going to open a new set. So today I was out for lunch, and probably my one viewer is the person that might have been with me at lunch today. But that's cool. So here's my setup. This is what a normal Lego... I'm not a Lego person. I do not work for Lego. Lego does not sponsor or endorse this stream. I am far from anyone important. These are business cards for people that I would like to do some work with. This is my dentist. This is some spare bricks. When you build a kit, you're always left over with spare bricks. What do you do with them? Do you actually put them back in the kit? I know one guy, Quick Build Bricks, actually will open up his kit and find a spot within the kit to store the spare bits, because if they ever sell them, they want it to be complete. I don't really care. Normally, I have about a dozen bins on the other side of the room, and in that I what did we lose the camera again? Whoa! See, now the zoom's working. Maybe that's what I have to do. I have to deactivate it and then reactivate it. Is that a thing? That seemed to work for a minute there. Anyway, so here's the focus. Here's the exposure. Here's the pan. This is what I wanted to build. This is why we have the knife. The knife. This is my knife that I got from Korea. When I worked in Korea, it's a fake switchblade. It kind of still works. It spins out. Anyway, so that's why we have the knife on, because I don't love ripping my boxes apart. Because, these boxes come in really handy for shipping Bricklink orders. So this is a gift with purchase that came out a couple of years ago. The tribute to the Lego house, 583 parts. I don't know if we're going to build the whole thing today, but the stream name was Booted Out. And today I got back from lunch and logged in to work. And for some reason, I got a notification. Hey, your credentials are out of date. You should log out and log back in. Yes, I want to save those. Oh my gosh. See, now we're sideways again. So I'm going to transform this and go this way. Yes, okay. But now we're too far zoomed in. This is wild. Anyway, how about we do this? This is where this is. This is where my other face is. Can we do that? Bam. Hold fast bricks. This is my new name. So this is my new setup. This is what we're going to do. So this is the tribute to the Lego house kit 40563. I actually have a number of bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, bag 4, bag 1, bag 4, bag 1, bag 3, bag 2, bag 4, bag 5. Okay, so I actually have one of the kits from the Lego house proper, one of the ones that you can only buy at the Lego house in Denmark. And so I'm going to keep tweaking this field, and we might actually, now that we know that we can just deactivate and then reactivate, what if we do this? And then we just turn the brightness down just a smidge. That seems reasonable. That's maybe a bit too far. Contrast seems a little hot. That's pretty good. We can go apply. Look at that. Boom. Zoom. Maybe zoom out a little bit. Focus. We're going to bring the focus in. Apply that. Okay. Okay. There. So I have one of the kits from Denmark, which you can only get there. But this was a gift purchase, came out a couple of years ago. Get excited about our new packaging. I still have yet to receive any packages that have paper kits, paper part bags. I have bought a lot of Lego in the last year, and I have not seen them. Anyway, this is the Lego House Experiences in 5 Builds. Lego House is the world's best play date for children, adults, and children at heart everywhere. Children at heart everywhere. It is a unique Lego experience house located in the center of Billund, Denmark, where the Lego brick was invented. For this reason, it is also called the home of the brick. Get ready to enter a world of creativity and imagination. The Lego house, designed by world-renowned architect and design group Bjarke Ingels Group. Lego House itself is an experience to visit and explore. The beautiful, colorful, and imaginative building is designed to look like 21 giant Lego elements stacked on top of one another. The facade is covered with tiles that resemble classic Lego tiles. The Tree of Creativity, the 3 dinosaurs, the wooden duck. We'll read those later. We'll start with the first one, the Lego House. I think that would be the first build, I'm guessing. Who knows? Bag 1. There we go. So we'll start here, and we'll go from there. I may not do this all in one day. So basically I was booted from my workplace server. I logged in after lunch, and it said, hey, credentials, update, log in, log out, and then I logged out, and I had just changed my password few weeks ago, and I haven't had any issues, but I'm booted out. So I've reached out to IT to say hey, and I have my phone on alert, and my laptop is right here. And so when I get back in, I will pause the stream and then go back to work. But I figured I had a few minutes at least to do some work. Now, I hope everyone's well. I hope and I have my coat on, which is weird. I came home, I sat down, poured a coffee, didn't even take my jacket off. So this does look to be a pretty swift and easy build. So I'm sure we will fly through it. Though I've already messed up. Ha 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 ha. 1x6 is not 1x8s. Anyway, hope everyone's doing today. It is April 4th. It is a lovely day here in Halifax, Nova Scotia. It is, there's that 1x8 and 1x2. So if anybody's built this set before, I hope it's really awesome. Actually, it's really nice. I have a few of them, and I don't even know why. This was not necessarily when I was buying a lot of kits, as I do a lot of design work using elements that come from this retail outlet called Lego. Every once in a while, I will order Is there another bag number 1? There is a second bag number 1. Thank goodness. Like, am I missing pieces already? No, of course not. Yes, I order pieces from Lego Shop at Home, as people seem to call it, very often. And I am prone, like if I'm doing a project for like the town clock. The town clock is one of my famous ones. So if I'm doing the town clock build and I go onto Pick-a-Brick and there's a really sweet deal on 1x6 black tiles. Actually, tiles are normally cheaper from Lego Direct than it is through Bricklink. So if there is a good deal, I will always order from Pick-a-Brick when I can because I get VIP points, especially if it's double VIP points, especially if there's a good gift with purchase. Because then I can theoretically, as many people do, resell the gift with purchase, or I actually will part out the gift with purchase to add to inventory to my Bricklink store. So Bricklink store, I have 180,000 parts. What was a recent one that I had done? Gosh, I don't even know. But there was like a whole bunch of them. It came out, it was in January maybe. Anyway, there was, it was the New Year's, the dragon from New Year's Eve, Chinese New Year. And I actually liked the dragon. I built one, and then I parted out about 12 of them because I was ordering parts for another kit that I was building for a client. So that is often how I end up with more than one. But this kit in particular, I did not. That's just it. I don't know how I got two. I actually don't. I think I maybe got one with the when it was actually out, but somehow there must have been another bulk buy. Maybe I bought it off a bunch of people. Like I often will buy collections of people, and sometimes there's kits included that they just haven't built. So maybe it was with that. And it's kind of scary actually that I'm thinking about this, going, I don't know how I got this, because I was just talking at lunch with my one viewer about how they don't know how they ended up with certain sets, but they ended up with certain sets many years ago. And I think, well, like, oh, geez, how could you forget? But this kit would have come out in the last year, 2 years maybe. Anyway, here is the base. It's coming along nicely and smoothly. So we're just going to plow through this, do a quick build, and then get back to the IT services and bug them, because I can't necessarily waste my whole day sitting here doing this. Though in a few weeks I might want to do that more often. So who knows? Maybe this weekend. I'm actually, there's no internet where I'm going this weekend, so I can't do a stream, and I won't have my camera and my microphone and my blah 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 blah. But anyway, here's the fancy tile. This is not on autofocus, is it? But if I hold it down here, it's far away and in focus. The Lego house. And it's really charming that they actually have the registered trademark logo on that too. You would think that on a Lego piece that is manufactured by Lego, and then you put the word Lego on it, you wouldn't necessarily have to trademark the thing, but clearly you do. There's some strange, I guess I've seen this before, where they specifically mark certain colors to signify right and left, maybe. I don't really know 100% sure why. Like this base, you would think that it would just be a very basic base and not necessarily require all these colors in here, but everybody has their reasons. I was just talking with a Lego designer earlier today, someone that actually works with Lego directly, and I'm hoping to get more secrets out of them. And if they hear me speaking now, Yes, I hope to get more secrets out of you. Because there's a lot to learn. I admit I am not a very great Lego designer. I'm not. I don't work for Lego. I am not a Lego designer. I am not a great designer of brick-based things. I do my best. I find the core elements of the design to focus on. I often also will focus on cost effectiveness, because if I'm building something for a client or even just for myself, like I love to build things that I can sell at the craft fair, right? So if I'm building a turtle, I need to kind of look at it and go, okay, if this is something that some kid's going to get, how much would a parent of a kid pay for this thing? And maybe it's only $10. So how do I design it for $10? And that's really hard when you're dealing with a third-party brick system. Like I can't, if I was designing a watercolor picture painting and I can just control the cost of the paper and control the cost of the inks and the colors and all that kind of stuff, and the size, that usually determines a lot of price, but with craft things. But with the brand of bricks that I use, I am often just, I totally goofed that up. Totally. I am at the whim of the manufacturer. I totally goofed this up. Holy cow. Where's my brick separator? I put at least 6 pieces in the wrong spot. There we go. I forgot this 1x6. I was noticing that the one piece was weird, and then that led to all the other pieces being weird. Anyway, yes. So when I'm dealing with a kit, either for myself or like my daughter's birthday party or my son's birthday party, we're gonna do an infinity cube. I'm always sitting there going, well, what's the part count? What's the piece count? What's the price per? So yeah, there's a lot of tips and tricks, and I can't imagine being on the super corporate side. Like for all the people that actually work at the Lego company in Denmark, all those considerations of like, you are the company, you should theoretically be able to go like, I'm going to build the greatest mech ever. And it's going to be 100 million pieces. Or the April Fool's thing. I built another piece wrong. This one's going to be a big... I'm clearly not paying attention. I was so excited to just sit down and actually get the cameras working, and they got working, and then I was like, I'm going to start working. And I have successfully put in a number of pieces completely wrong. But thankfully, it's this thing called clutch power, and all you need to do is overcome the clutch power, usually with a fingernail. And then you can fix it. If this was a model kit where I was using glue, it would not be so good. Not be so easily remedied. Anyway, yeah, so I can't imagine being an employee of the big L and having all the bricks in the universe at your reach and say, I would like to do this and do this and this. And then someone saying, well, let's look at the market of that. Let's see what the sellability of that is. Let's see what the comparable sets that are going to be released in the time around that. Because if Lego only released, let's say, $20 sets from in December, and then in November they only release $800 sets, there would be a fractured market. Like you couldn't buy 5 UC. Well, some people can. Some people can buy 5 UCS sets in the same month and go, ha ha ha, I am a basketball player and I can afford these things, and or whatever, right? But then there's the regular market that might only be able to afford an $800 set once every 2 years. And those are fanatics, right? Those are like, I have bought one set. This is me. This is Sean. This is, oh my goodness. I have bought one set that was close to $1,000. I think it was over $1,000 with tax, and in Canadian dollars, it was probably just over $1,000. And the amount of humming and hawing that I did, and I just can't justify it. I can't. It's very expensive. I am a normal person with a normal job and a normal thing, and there's a lot of normal people out there, and I go, oof. And I think I even like saved up for months, and I think that was around my bonus. I think I got a bonus from work, and I had saved up a few pennies. Look at this thing. This does not look like much, but it definitely looks like something architectural from Denmark. This is light yellow. There's 2 different yellows, 2 different greens, 2 different... Are there 2 different blues? I don't know. No, just one blue. Anyway, but yes, all these kind of considerations that a Lego designer would have to contend with while they are also working on their passion projects, while they're working on, like, who gets to do the one modular a year, Chris McVeigh, who gets to do, the UCS set, who gets to do this, who gets to do that, how long have you worked on these things for this much time, and then, like, how long does it sit finished? Like, I'd love to know these answers. I know I'm never going to find the answers because probably everyone is stuck under some sort of non-disclosure agreement. I'm sure Lego has some very tight rules and regulations about what people can talk about, but I think that's interesting. Like, that would be the and it wouldn't really be an expose per se. It's just an information sharing about what the life of a Lego hired designer is like. Because I think the one thing that they do have is time, where Lego is confident in saying, I am going to be around here for another 5 years. Comfortably, like, even if we slump in sales, even if we plummet in sales, we will still be a company in 5 years. So in 5 years, what are we going to release? What are we going to be selling? What is going to be on? So then you think about all these things and you get to have these fun kind of exploratory ideas, right? And then they get to have a staff of, I don't know how many designers they have. 500 designers? 1,000 designers? And then you have designers that, like, only deal with the art and the stickers. I met one. Very nice guy. Then you have designers that really just oversee a project from start to finish. And then you have junior designers that maybe, like, they work on a mechanism for a specific function. Like, there's so many neat things. And then when I go, well, I like to build kits and things, and I do some local stuff. I don't have any of that comfort. I'm just flying by the seat of my pants. No, is that looks really fun. Anybody in the audience, have you actually been to Denmark to see? Now that's interesting because this was the little L piece, L tile. I don't even know what it's called because I don't really care. But this one is a 1x2 and a 1x1, so they clearly must not make that piece in that piece. But again, Lego, how difficult is it to put a new piece in production if you're going to be giving away That's also another question. How many gift purchases do they release? Like this kit, I'm sure would have been available for many months. Not a month. Let's say it's available for a month. I think that's the average shelf life. And they want everyone to have one, and everyone that spends $200 at the Lego online shop, they qualify, or whatever the number is, $200. They get one for free. So then it's like, okay, we're going to make 10,000 of these. Like, is that a number? Like, how many people buy Lego every month? 1 million people? Are they making 1 million of these kits? Are they 100,000? Like, that seems crazy, right? Oop, I skipped a step. Yep, my pages are stuck together. No, they're not. Oh, yep, there we go. So these are interesting things, and I don't know if I can ever find out these answers. I think it would be very cool. I don't know, even if I did find out the numbers, whether I'd ever be able to talk to somebody about the numbers. Like, is that a would I get run through with a broadsword if this was ever, or the employee, would they get fired? Probably, I guess. Because, it's business secrets, I guess. Right? Because, like, Mega Constructs or Mega Blocks or whoever might want to, like, steal the ideas and be like, oh, well, their plans are this far out, and, oh, we should plan equally in advance, and we should, like, I don't know how that works. Like, what is the secrets? But it's interesting. I think those are interesting questions. Anyway, but, costs, the chance of actually having custom bricks made specifically for a kit. And then you look at things like the video line, which was a really good effort at trying to do something out of the box, and like, oh, we're Lego and we're going to do digital music video online remix stuff. And then they make so many cool original custom parts for them. And then the line kind of just, I think this one should go here. This one should go there. Should go there. There. This one should go there. Look at this. That was a really fast, fun build, I must say. I'm sure I need to. So we got 6 random pieces. Those should go somewhere. Guess not. Anyway, there you go. This is the Lego house. Let me show it this way. I really got to figure out this camera. I don't think any of my cameras are autofocused right now. But anyway, that is the Lego house view from above, the front. If anyone's actually been to Denmark to see this, I know that my pal Zach has been there. He was there at the Masters Gallery. I can't remember. I think that's what they call it. But he had the honor of having his Lego installed in the Lego house for 12 whole months. And it's kind of weird because he was there in September, but that seems like just yesterday. But it's already been October, November, December, January, February, March, April. Almost 7 months, so it's halfway done. His Lego is going to be out of the Master Gallery in 5 months. What a wild honor. Anyway, he's been there. But if anybody else has, let me know in the comments. Would you like to go to the Lego house? What would you do there? What would you ask? If you go there, would you buy me something and bring it back for Sean from Hold Fast Bricks? Anyway, thanks for that. It's been a quick 30 minutes, I guess. I don't even know what time it is. 30 minutes on the dot. Thank you very much for your time. I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to see if my IT department has solved my tech issues, because actually I haven't gotten a notification. So I'm wondering if it's a system-wide issue. We'll find out. Anyway, thanks. Have a good day, and Lego, it's